Hi everyone, happy Brownie Friday. Today we are making grasshopper brownies. You guys, this one is so easy. It almost feels wrong. So anyway, let's get our brownie mix started. Hope you've all had a wonderful week. Sorry, I had to grab my scissors. Alrighty. Again, this is the Hershey's triple chocolate fudge brownie mix. And I'm gonna add my water. And I need half a cup of oil. And 2 eggs. By the way, did you know that if you prefer a cakier brownie, just add another egg. Okay, and get this mixed up. I grabbed a smaller bowl than usual. Have to be careful not to slop it out the edges. My oven is preheating to 350 degrees. And I have my pans sitting next to me, ready to go. Okay, so now you can do this 2 ways to give it that grasshopper minty flavor. All right, you can use the Andes creme de menthe thins and chop them up, or you can use the Guittard, I'm probably saying that wrong, Guittard green mint chips. Okay, I'm gonna do the Andes mints. And we need about half a cup of these. So I'm gonna start with half the box. I guess I should have unwrapped these before turning on the video, because I'm sure this is riveting, this part. A lot of candies you can now buy like unwrapped versions, which I love, like with Reese's peanut butter cups and caramels and stuff like that. And I wish these came that way too. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. Oh, there's my alarm. That means the oven is to temperature. Oh, these smell good. So I have to tell you, my youngest son, Aiden, used to love going to... Sorry, I had to get the frog out. Love going to Olive Garden because they give you these mints at the end of the meal. And one time I came back from grocery shopping, and because he loved them so much, I had just gotten him a whole box and gave it to him. And at first he was amazed, and then he was kind of like, oh, well, that kind of ruins it. I don't know. So anyway, he still likes them though. Okay, I'm just gonna coarsely chop these up. Get out a measuring cup to see if we have half a cup or not. Oh yeah, for sure. And we'll mix that in. You could also do this with peppermint chips, if you prefer peppermint over the creme de menthe. Okay. And in our pan. Yummy, yummy. So these are going with us to my brother's lake house this weekend. We're not camping this time. We're actually staying in a cabin, but it's still going to be lake camping because we'll be on the lake and playing outside and board games and card games and stuff like that. Okay. So that goes in the oven for 35 minutes. I'll put that in, and then I got something else to show you, so hang on. Okay, so when these are done, I want to do a green drizzle on top just to add some decoration to it. And for that, I am going to use these chips. I found these at Woodman's, by the way. So what I want to do is I want to melt these down, and then I'm going to put them into a piping bag so that I can pipe it onto the top of the brownies, right? So chips don't change shape very much as they're melting, so you really have to give it a stir in order to see that they are melting. So we're going to do 30 seconds, stir, 30 seconds, stir. You know the drill. We've done this before. Be right back. Clean up my wrappers here while we're waiting for that first 30-second interval to be done. Okay, so that's what it looks like out of the microwave after 30 seconds. You can see that once I get my spatula in there and start working them, they are getting melty. It's important to stir so that you break up any hot spots and don't burn it. Okay, and I am gonna do another, actually I don't know if I'm gonna do a full 30 seconds. I'm gonna give it 15 seconds and see how it looks. All right, so I just did 15 seconds that time. Yes, and that was enough to melt it. Now this is really, really thick, okay, and won't pipe well. So you can either add what's called Paramount crystals to it, which is basically vegetable shortening flakes, or you can add a little vegetable shortening to it, or you can just add a little bit of vegetable oil to it to help thin it out. These, I gotta tell you, are not good for like dipping cake pops. It's always too thick. You have to add so much oil to it in order to get a smooth coating on a cake pop that it just, I don't know, changes the flavor. It's not as good then. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. go. I think that's okay. I mean, we're not doing fancy designs or trying to get a smooth coating. We're just trying to get a drizzle on top of brownies, right? So I have a glass and I need a piping bag, which is right here. You've seen this before. It's my favorite way to fill a piping bag. So I'm going to put my thumbs down inside it and fold it over so there's a nice cuff on top. And I put that down into my glass. And now I'm just going to scoop that into there. Normally I would wait to do this until the brownies have come out of the oven because, you know, over the next 30 minutes it's going to harden and I don't have to remelt it. But I don't, you know, don't want you to have to wait 30 minutes to see it. Set that aside. I squeegee it all down. So if you can't find green mint chips at the grocery store, go to Hobby Lobby. They have, well, actually I don't know if they have green mint. They have white mint chips. And then you could get, or wafers. And then you could get a bag of green and just put a couple green in with the white when you melt it. Okay, and then you just clip a tiny bit off the end of your bag. And once your brownies are done, you'll just squeeze the bag and go back and forth like this to get a nice drizzle on top. Okay? So as usual, I will post a picture when they are done. I hope you give them a try. I hope you love them. And will I see you next week? Let me look at the schedule. No, 8:20 is the next time. No. Sorry, I lied. Next week is when we meet on Thursday instead of Friday, because Friday is my son's birthday. So next Friday, we're going to make cookies and cream brownies. All right, we'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend. Bye.